Coming back, forgot to take any final pictures once I got everything bolted back up, but that'll be all right. I've got this to fix. This is their other vehicle. So this is tomorrow's project. All right, it's another day. I got the air compressor going, got the heater going. It's 29 degrees right now. Why? I don't know. It should be in like the 70s. But anyway, I got the Equinox. The goal for the day is I want to get this hood and body filler, and I've got some paintless dent removal rods that I'm going to try to get in and push this fender out from the backside. I don't know really how to use them, but I figure this is a good time to try. And I want to get this at least in body filler today. All right, there's a change of plans. I'm not using the paintless dent removal rods for this because there is literally nothing on the inside of the fender. That right there is where it's dented. So I'm just gonna push it out from this side. If I can get in there. This is where I'm at. Definitely acceptable to putty. You can see in the reflection, it's not straight by any means, but I don't think it'll need really any Bondo. Just some glazing putty should be all it needs. All right, I got the spot sanded, cleaned, got the spot on the hood same way. It's all taped up around. I'm gonna put a little bit of epoxy prime on it. It's already been setting for about 15 minutes, so it's ready to spray. I'm gonna put that on there, let it dry before I put any of my putty filler on it. All right, I got the primer. You can see there's a little dent right there on the roll. And then there's where it was scratched, right on the roll of the hood. And this doesn't look too bad. It's not much of a reflection, but it's still not rippled very well. So while that's drying, I'm gonna go warm up, give me something to eat. All right, the primer's dry, got the glaze on it. Gonna let that dry, do some sanding, see where we're at. All right, I ended up letting the putty sit overnight. So, all right, it's all sanded down, ready for some primer. I'm gonna put some primer on it, let it sit overnight. We'll get back at it tomorrow. She's got primer on her now. We'll let this sit overnight. I'll come back tomorrow after work, sand it down and see where we're at. All right, I've got these cars down here repositioned. I'm gonna put some guide coat on this, sand it out. I know just when I was priming it, there's a little bit of imperfection here. I'm hoping there's enough primer on there that I can get it out. We'll see. Also, I noticed there was 3 little dents up here. So I took some paintless dent removal rods, got them out as best I could, and then flat sanded the clear. I think I've got it good enough where I can just put clear over it when I clear the hood from painting, and they'll disappear. We're gonna give it a shot. All right, put some guide coat on it. We'll start blocking it and see what we got. So far, you can tell this front's sanded out pretty decent. I've got a little bit more right in here to make it look kind of like this, where it fades out. Back here, you can see there's a little bit of low spot. So I've got some more to sand to get this to fade away, so I'm gonna keep sanding, hopefully get rid of that too. All right, I got the fender sanded, got the hood sanded. I'm gonna go over both of these with 400 on a DA, and then sand the rest of the panel. I've also got to clean and sand the whole hood because it's getting paint over here and clear over the whole hood. So that'll definitely be a tomorrow job. All right, I'm gonna get the headlight taped up, get the door seam taped up where I can sand it. And I'm gonna sand the hood and get ready for paint and clear on it. Got the hood and the fender sanded. I'm gonna blow them off, wipe them down, see if there's anything I missed, see if there's any still shiny spots or anything I need to get All right, it's all bagged up, ready to be wiped down. I'm gonna wipe it down twice. I'm gonna try to touch up a couple of these rock chips because it's just getting clear over here. Touch up a couple of those, put some sealer on it, put some base on it, clear it. Hopefully she turns out mint. All right, it's been wiped down with a water-based cleaner and a wax and grease remover. When this dries, I'm gonna tack it off and put some sealer on it. And I'll show you that. All right, I got the sealer on. I'm gonna give it just a couple more minutes to dry. Then I'm gonna put some clear base on it and try to blend some paint in. All right, the base has been drying for about 30 minutes or so. I'm gonna go ahead and mix up some clear, put it on there and see what we got. Looks like it's blended pretty decent. We'll know when the clear hits it. One thing I forgot, I've got to tack it off first. Got it untaped, looks pretty good. There's a little bit of trash in the hood. Some of these are rock chips and stuff, but there's a little bit of trash I'm gonna try to buff out. Wait until the clear hardens up. And we'll buff it tomorrow and let her go home.